Hi there, I'm Martin at 3aaa, and this is a brief guide to using the Harvard referencing system in your work. You may be watching this video playlist because you've been asked to learn a bit more about how to reference correctly, or you could be wanting to further your knowledge to add credibility to work you are producing. I'm going to go through what Harvard referencing is, why we use it for business-related subjects, and then I'm going to give some examples of how you use the referencing system, both in text and for a reference list at the end. Harvard referencing has been around for over 100 years, first used by a professor at the Harvard Medical School as a way to refer to other people's work. Before this time, referencing was messy and disjointed in the footnotes, and it wasn't clear where information came from. In more recent years, Harvard referencing has become the standard for citing information and work produced by others, and is used in business-related subjects. It is unbelievably important to make sure you're referring back to the original authors of work for a few reasons. The first is that you're allowing the reader to find the work you have read before producing a report. You may have produced a report on the principles of project management, and it may be that you've had to read a book on the subject. The reader of your work may want to refer to the book to know that you are correct in what you are writing about. The second reason is that you are giving your own work credibility. Let's say you are writing about effective ways of managing people. You could write about a few different ways, but the reader would not necessarily know if these are effective or not. If you've read a book or an online article on a similar subject written by Sir Richard Branson or Deborah Meaden, and then you've referred to it in your work, then the reader is more likely to know that you're referring to effective ways of managing people. On this point, it's extremely useful to point out that referring to articles on Wikipedia or memes on social networking sites would not be good ways of giving your work credibility. For example, I could write an article on Wikipedia about how the King of Denmark gave the voice to Tinky Winky. It doesn't mean it's true. The most important point, though, is that you are protecting yourself from plagiarism. Plagiarism is serious, and if spotted, you could end up facing a plagiarism hearing or disqualification from a course. By giving reference to the original author, you are saying that they wrote the original piece and that you have just read it.